How would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. The most important thing is my faith in my life.
All right, guys, today is October 14th, which is Charlie Kirk's birthday, and also Charlie Kirk National Remembrance Day. We've got the Freedom shirts that we'll talk about in a second, but today's episode, we just wanted to go over a few of our favorite moments and talk about what Charlie's done for this generation and really this world.
Yep.
Talk about a couple of different things, also some controversies, not that there already hasn't been controversies, but a couple new ones that have came up in the last recent days. So, Aiden, you want to kick us off?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah, the Freedom shirts. I got the actual TPUSA one coming. This one's got the American flag on it. The TPUSA one wasn't going to come in time to for me to be able to wear it on the podcast, so I grabbed another one. The American flag's kind of fun, though. And then Jacob has a custom one, actually, that someone made. Just fun. That's a fun one. That's cool. So, yeah, I think we're gonna try to do this. I got a few other shirts coming for him.
Same.
From TPUSA and stuff. So that's fun. It's good to be able to remember what he did and why we're wearing these shirts. So Charlie obviously made a very big impact as far as also just my confidence and like saying what I believe, reading more, understanding where I'm coming from, and then also really appreciating even just answering comments and on the podcast, just the pressure that there is to answer well or speak well on what you believe when you don't have notes or anything, because that's what Charlie did every single time, and it's annoying, I'm not gonna lie, to have to like deal to have to be like, oh, this person said this, and then have your argument so well formulated that there isn't like holes in it at all.
And he didn't have notes. He didn't have his computer right in front of him.
So he had to come up with it on the spot, articulate it very well, because it can be articulated poorly. And I'm guilty of that with certain things, right? I can articulate it poorly and then later be like, oh, I could have done this better. So honestly, even bigger shout out to him. People don't realize how difficult that is, especially just constantly, and him intentionally putting himself in those situations is not easy.
And dude, like,
it just isn't.
The whole point, like when he's going to these campuses, or when he was like, he's like, they're trying to put him in traps. It's not like he's just having a conversation like we are now, where it's like, oh, we might stumble on something. Dude, they're literally they're trying to trap him in his own words, and it's even more impressive to see. Like we're not trying to eat each other up right here. We're trying to have a good conversation. These people are wanting, like, as we can see, they wanted him dead, so they were trying to put him in his own words and stuff like that, which is even more impressive.
Yep. No, it's really cool to see how he was able to do that. It's not easy, but again, he's getting me a lot of confidence to do that same thing. I mean, what did he say? Like, the best way to get better at debating and articulating those arguments isn't to just debate; it's actually to read constantly. So I've always been a reader, but that even that lately has convinced me to read a lot more and get involved in some different.
I'm on a new book. It's called Evidence Unseen.
Okay. By
James Rochford. I highly recommend you guys go read it. It's talking about how a lot of Christians nowadays have like blind faith and stuff like that.
Well, you gotta be justified.
Exactly, and it's really good. I'll link it down in the descriptions. But yeah, just tons of different, like, read, dude. Get in some books, especially the Word.
Yep.
That's the main one. Go read like philosophy, like religion, all these sorts of things. That's like, it'll help you whenever you're doing things like this. If you're wanting to start a podcast, go debate people on campuses, whatever you're wanting to do, it's gonna help you just articulate
what you believe too.
Exactly, and like
grounded.
Help you get understand what you're talking about and why you're talking about it.
Yeah, no, for sure, and that's what Charlie did so well. I mean, honestly, every single thing. I think the three biggest things for him in the moment were abortion, obviously. Illegal immigration has been a big issue, and then honestly, yeah, there's just the constant arguments with the political left, because look, I'm gonna get more comments about this. We've talked about morality already. I've articulated my argument maybe better in the comments, but guys, I don't care what you say, I don't care what you believe, and this is what Charlie believed. Morality is not subjective. There's an objective truth out there, and every single statement you make every single ethical statement you make has a true or false aspect.
And it comes from somewhere. It comes from somewhere. So, like, you have to figure out where that's coming from. And, like, I can't go on. We talk about this every week, dude. Like, I swear, it's morality in the education system. It's like every week.
Yeah, well,
But,
because it's a thing affecting most in our country, right? And it starts in the education system, and then we see that because the comments that we get are always like, "Oh, but morality, I mean, what about this situation? This, and then and then they start being like, "Have you ever even read?" And I'm like, yes, I have actually. You're just still going with subjective morality.
We got one yesterday. It was like, you're going to look back and realize how stupid you guys are.
I know, but I'm like, no, we're just trying to follow what Charlie believed too, and what originally Jesus spoke in condemnation of too. I mean, right? He tried to put in their minds that, like, and for them it was the Judaism and the old Judaism, but it's like, right now, at that time, they were following like these just stacks and stacks and stacks of laws, and they are now too. It's gotten maybe progressively worse, and he starts to refine it and be like, no, this is what you're following. And then Charlie did a great job of that too. Like, no, here's the laws as an American Western culture that we're following according to Judeo-Christian values, and Jesus's refinement of the law. Right, he came to fulfill the law, not abolish it. So incredible work. I cannot overstate. But it was Christ through him, and I do want to remind everyone of that.
And he said that too. He wasn't hiding it. It was no. He definitely let people know.
And it's cool to see because, guys, I'm not saying you're gonna be the next Charlie Kirk, but I am saying if you make the commitment, like, God use me, and then live that lifestyle of I'm gonna let God use me, and live a life worth living, then
Charlie talked about
you
it.
Don't know where he's gonna take
Erica multiple times. Yeah, it's like, when you say you actually are gonna let God use you, you might not be where you think you would be.
Yep.
Tomorrow, even. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool to see. I think we're gonna play a couple clips now to transition.
Yes.
Just some of our top. I'd say top 3. I'll play 3.
And the guys, there's so many. Like, there's some I love. I couldn't even find my favorite one. I was really digging. So hopefully I find that, and maybe we'll throw it up in another episode.
I will play 3 clips from just the Charlie Kirk show, I guess, and then so we're gonna play 3 clips. I don't know. We're gonna talk in between each clip, and then we will finish up the episode. So play clip number 1.
What is a woman?
That's a stupid question, dude. That's a dumb question.
It can't answer what a woman is. It's not a trick question. What is a woman?
Who identifies as a woman?
What is that thing? You can't answer the question with the question. Define woman without saying woman.
It's a social form. Does it even matter?
What is a woman? This is not a trick question, everybody. You're in college, paying for an education. What is a woman?
How about you talk to someone with media training?
You don't need media training. It's not a trick. What is a woman?
Who identifies as a woman?
You can't answer the question with the...
What are you talking about?
It's like...
Woman
What is a man? The college kids of America going hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt who think it's a trick question when you ask them what a woman is.
Alright, guys, so you saw there that he was debating a woman on campus, and he goes, what is a woman? And Aiden, several of them, yeah. Aiden, I'll let you kind of get into this one. This was your clip that you chose, so
look,
you wanna...
It's one of his more popular ones because I generally call it the liberal brain breaker question, because they cannot answer. And the thing is, it's like he's saying, you cannot answer, you cannot define it by that word. Like, you have to use a word that describes it. You can't describe it with the word itself.
Exactly.
That doesn't work. You can't do that. So the fact that they cannot answer the question cracks me up.
It's hilarious.
I mean,
because you get him in your own trap. Like, it's
well,
and he's not even trying to trap him.
It's not
That's
a
the thing.
social
He's
rule,
not trying to be
that's
rude. He's not trying to, like, trap him in their own words. It's a legitimate question.
And I love it. She's like, why don't you talk to someone with media training? And he's like, you don't need it. Just tell me what it is. This is an easy question.
Dude, I guarantee Charlie hadn't had many media training for the first, 5 years he was doing this.
No.
He probably doesn't need it. Cause it's like,
well, I think she's saying talk to someone in the crowd with media training.
Yeah,
It's just a really easy question, you guys. It's chromosome issue, and it's and that's it. I mean, really, that's it. Like, that's all you got to answer.
It's really not even that hard.
No, it's so freaking easy. I don't know why. It's funny. It's funny though. It's funny.
It is. It's funny.
And it makes it one of my favorite clips because they just cannot answer it. You repeat it. It's not like you like quick jams in a question and they're too scared to answer. It's like, hey guys, what's a woman? No, that's not it. What's a woman? No, you can't say that. What's a woman? And the whole time they're like, I don't know. Yeah, and I'm like,
It's like the Charlie Brown. Mama, mama, mama,
Yeah.
mama.
Gosh.
Uh,
But anyway,
Alright,
one of
well-
my favorite clips by Charlie.
yeah, it is.
Easily. It's
really
just,
good.
it's funny to see the reaction. Funny to just see him be like,
And he does it a lot. He's
Really?
asked that question a lot.
yeah, because it's
like-
the,
just
if you
like-
can't answer that fundamental of a question, I don't know. It's
do you
interesting,
do?
you guys. It's
All right,
interesting.
well, we are going to go on to our next clip, which is pretty funny. So, roll the clip.
I hate Charlie Kirk. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
I'm going to send her a signed hat.
All right, guys, so you see that this lady is just screaming at her phone in her car, like almost in tears. Like, this is embarrassing. I would not post this if I were her. She was like, I hate Charlie Kirk. I hate Charlie Kirk. He's like, I'm going to send her a signed hat. And I think it just
I
shows
like
that he's like, he doesn't care what people think about him.
I mean,
And like he like loves to interact with people because he's like not trying to be
regardless.
rude.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they say about him, and it's cool. And it also brings in the hat thing where he sends hats out. He signs hats
Yeah.
every time he's on college campuses,
Yeah.
and it's hilarious. I love to see it.
Yeah, because he's just, it's a little bit of trolling for sure. But, it's
but
just
he
like,
does it in a fun way.
okay, like, I'm not, sorry you hate me. Here you go.
I don't care.
That reminds
I
me
wonder
of
if he
another
sent her a
one.
signed hat.
Another one. We won't play this one right now, but this lady came in with an F Charlie Kirk T-shirt.
Oh
And then,
yeah.
and she's like, "You're insulted," and he's like, "Nah."
No, I'm
He's like,
not.
"I
I
actually
actually
really
think
like
it's
it."
funny that
He's
you
like,
have a
"I'm in
shirt, my name on
You're-
your shirt.
I live rent free in so many liberals' heads that you have to come in with a shirt that says F Charlie Kirk, and then he
That's awesome.
and then he is just like, and then she was like, "Do you want to sign it?" And he's like, "No, you've already got my name on there. I don't think I need to." So no, you gotta
I love it.
appreciate
He
the
just-
way
he
he
just
can just deal with
doesn't
the audience
care,
like
dude.
that, and still be fairly respectful at the same time. He's gonna engage them at the level they're at. You see if they come into debate and they're being respectful and they're having respectful byplay, he's fully willing to be like, hey, speak it all. But if they come in and they're just insulting an entire
Like he'll have a
side,
good conversation.
yelling,
Even if he doesn't
cussing,
agree with you,
you
he'll
know.
still have a good conversation.
absolutely. But it's really hard to
If
also
they're
have a
wanting to.
conversation with like, so he kind of matches their energy, and you can see that in those
Exactly.
kind of situations. If they come in really respectful, all of a sudden you see him tone it way back, and you're just kind of like, okay, let me hear your thought. Oh, okay, that's interesting. But then if they're coming in just yelling, cussing, he's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna look. You can't come in, especially with kids. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen one where the guy's flipping out. It's got like a bullhorn thing, and Charlie's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, dude, like,
Well, dude, the
Can't do
thing,
that with
like the
kids
one with the
here, you know?
backpack and it's right here.
yeah, yep, that's what I'm
Dude,
talking about.
there was
That's what I'm talking
suspicion
about.
that was Tyler Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't end up being
I don't.
him.
Yeah, but was it confirmed that it wasn't?
Yeah, no,
I
it's-
never
it's
saw
not.
anything
No,
on it. Okay.
Tyler Robinson looks much different. No, that's not.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
But so we'll play our third clip. This is one from South Park, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, everybody, the South Park episode just dropped, and honestly, it is hilarious. I mean, part of it is kind of like whatever, typical humor, but it was hilarious. Just watch this little snippet of our Prove Me Wrongs, our viral cultural domination on prime time on Comedy Central. So important, so impactful that South Park is highlighting. Watch it.
I'm sick of people stealing my shtick. If anyone around here is going to be a master debater, it's me. So let's go. Who wants to debate the master debater? Let's go. You right there.
That's the stupidest haircut I've ever seen.
You are wrong. Leviticus 3:17 says it shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings. So you can shut up, baby. You just hate America and you love abortions.
Not only that, but Jeremiah 1:5, I made you in the womb. South Park gets this right. In fact, I think they've been watching a lot of Charlie Kirk videos.
Alright, guys, so you guys saw the last clip that we're going to talk about today. It is from South Park. Dude, they made fun of Charlie Kirk, and bro, he did not give a crap.
Because we know how to take a joke, dude. Like,
He's
it's
like,
a freaking
dude,
joke.
He made it. It's still his. I think it's still the Charlie Kirk show's podcast logo. It's on the channel.
They ended up switching it to him
Did they?
during America Fest, I think.
I think it's still on Instagram, I believe.
Oh, is it his Instagram one? That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, I'll have to throw it up, but
Guys,
it's like,
honestly, if you've made it on,
they haven't changed it.
I get why they're being respectful by taking it down, but honestly, like, if you've made it on South Park, you're kind of a cultural icon, regardless at that point, dude. And honestly, the hilarious thing to me about that is, I mean, obviously, like the little subtle innuendo, but like the way that they were like, they actually cited all the Bible verses, right?
Yeah, I know.
In
I'm
that episode,
surprised.
all the Bible verses they actually did, and then obviously they troll him with some of the But it's
still hilarious because he
funny,
didn't
and he
care,
loved it.
and he was like, thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because
he knows he's made it too. I mean, there's an element where yes, you know how to take a joke, but then there's the other element where it's like, oh, I made it on South Park.
I'm pretty cool.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know?
like I got in. And again, that's just another example. He got in their heads enough. They had to make a full episode about him,
Dude, that's pretty.
And he enjoyed
pretty
it.
impressive.
So I get why they took it down, but it was
Yeah.
cool. Still cool.
It is cool. Well, guys, any last words you want to talk about?
I actually want to talk about a little bit of controversy in the state I'm in with Minnesota, because instead of celebrating Charlie Kirk's life on the U of M campus, they have decided that Charlie was a white supremacist. They're going to be protesting it and at the same time celebrating George Floyd's life, a career criminal who,
died to an overdose.
I mean, he did die to an overdose. Again, we've talked about the cop involvement with that maybe not being the best handled. Still. A criminal who had pointed a gun at a pregnant woman's stomach, a guy who, again, OD'd, actually, based on the actual reports. He actually
and the
OD'd.
autopsies actually showed.
He
wasn't
that.
Damage wasn't even done to the neck.
So that's who they're celebrating, not the man who decided to give purpose to a lot of, especially young men in America, and started one of the biggest nonprofit organizations, followed Christ to the very best visibility, and exemplified that
to the
very end in what he did. So that's the route they've decided to go. I don't know what I really have to say to that.
This
it's
is
disappointing.
This is Maryland's. What is
no,
this, Maryland,
this is
right?
U of M. This is me, Minnesota.
Like, what does UFM stand for?
U of M stands for University of Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the University of Minnesota, correct?
Yep, this is the University of Minnesota, state I'm in. So it's disappointing. Not surprising, especially for the state I'm in. I live in like a terrible state politically, and just that climate. I already know the U of M is pretty bad. I don't know if you guys have even seen on YouTube, like all their U of M's ads are like the sexuality degree. So it's U of M's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Why is
That's
that
what
even
they're
a
paying.
degree?
I don't know why that's a degree. And again, that's why Charlie would say college is a scam, especially if you're going for a degree like that. I don't know where you're going to get a job with that. I guess a transition.
Honestly,
surgeon
you probably would get a degree.
A job?
I hate to say it, you probably would. You probably would.
But here's the thing: most people won't. A few people will.
Cracker Barrel would hire you.
Well, yeah, and it's just disappointing because he was such a strong, outspoken voice for what we believed in and held to be true.
And he wasn't hurting anybody. He
wasn't hurting anybody. And it's
they killed him for it.
We used rhetoric. They killed rhetoric, you guys. And it's honestly, we're just here to honor his memory and honestly just continue to. I've never cried about someone that I didn't know until Charlie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, never.
Right.
Someone might die, but it's not personal.
Like, oh, that's sad.
This
it's
felt
like
another level.
Like, I was
for a while,
sick
and
to my
still
stomach
now.
for several days, dude. I was just like,
it's not easy, but as Christians, the great thing is we know where he is. We can celebrate that life, and we can keep fighting while he's not here to do so. God had a plan for him, and he ran the race, and he finished that race. Appreciate all you guys.
His mission's far from over.
Nope, yeah, his mission is far from over, and we're gonna keep carrying that on. We're gonna carry mainly the legacy of Christianity that Charlie would have wanted to see passed on to this country. So we want to bring that back. We want to bring back morality. We want to bring back hope in the American dream. Thank you guys for listening. Rest in peace, Charlie, and we are gonna continue that fight. Thank you.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.